guys, coming at you with the ninja and the Christmas tree. But this is kind of just a funny video. I don't know, I just find it kind of funny. So, if you guys have been following me since last fall, then you know that I've been writing books. I wrote Breathing Roses for Brooke, which was the book that I finished actually around this time last year. Might have even been tomorrow that I finished it. And so then I took a break. I published it on January 1st. Took a break. Then I wrote Thunder's Corner, which took me most of this year. I started it around end of February because in February I published my poems. I don't consider that writing because it was copy paste because I'd already written them over 10 years, but I did do that. But then Thunder's Corner, which took me most of this year, and then I took another break. There you go. The cat just licked me. My dad's watching hockey if you heard yelling. So I took another break, published that in September, took a break until now, till yesterday. So I'm on my fourth book if you count the poems, but we're just going to say third book. Because again, the poems, it's a poetry book, but as far as like actual like coherent stories, we're going to say third book, right? So my first book obviously was like the one that was most important to me. It was nonfiction. It's like the genre, but it was about me and Brooke, the 3 years we had together, CF, life with CF beyond hospitals, that kind of thing. Thunder's Corner was a mystery book, but it was kind of like a cozy mystery, if you will. It was kind of like on the Nancy Drew side of mystery, more than like the, deep dark side of mystery type thing. Set at a horse rescue. 15-year-old Maya figures it out. I'm not going to spoil it if you want to read the book, but anyway, cozy mystery, right? Nonfiction about my best friend, cozy mystery. What do I do for this book? Turn to psychological thriller / horror. I don't know where it came from, honestly, because I have these like two nice, like good books that are like not horror. And then my third book, I just decided to make a mystery about a kidnapped girl that has to escape before she's killed on her 18th birthday. And she has to, once she escapes, she has to walk through the desert while she's being tracked by her kidnapper. And I'm like, how did I go from let's just say Thunder's Corner, right? How did I go from a girl spending a summer at a horse rescue with a couple of accidents happening that aren't like anything serious to a girl trying to not be killed on her 18th birthday? I don't know. And the fact that I'm enjoying writing it is also slightly disturbing to me. But anyway, so I guess I'm just trying all the genres, and now I'm on thriller. I doubt that it'll be done this year. Probably, considering the fact that we have holidays, and then I'm going to be going in the hospital for testing, and then getting the puppy. Probably won't be done till realistically, I'm going to say May or June of next year, because it's not going to be consistent writing probably. But yeah, anyway, I don't know how I made such a big jump into and the thing is, I like thriller. Like the book I'm reading right now, I kind of consider a thriller. I'm reading this, I'm almost done with it. I consider it a thriller. I think it's really interesting. It's not really horror, but it's thriller, right? Really enjoyed it. But I've never really written any of that before, so I don't have a clue what I'm doing either. But I've never been into horror movies. I like thriller movies. I don't like horror movies. And yeah, it's just, I don't know why this idea popped into my head. Now I had another idea that'll probably be written after this one, which again, if you comparatively, it's called Rocky's Big Adventure. No, River's Big Adventure, and it's about a German Shepherd that turns into a person by magic. Again, funny, comedy, cozy vibes, right? So we just have this one, which is going to be called Hypervigilance. We just have this one randomly in the middle of all that. But the other thing is, for the cover of this book, I'm going to have to figure something out. So for Breathing Roses, I just used me and Brooke. For Thunder's Corner, I used a picture of one of the horses I knew in Arkansas. Being stared at by a cat. For the poetry book, I just use a picture I took at the beach. And for River's Big Adventure, I'm just going to be using my friend Mariah. You've seen her on the channel. She has a German Shepherd. So I just had her send me a picture of her German Shepherd. But for Hypervigilance, it's set in the Arizona desert and during wintertime. And, you know, I don't know how to, like, okay, this is good. I have an aunt that lives in Arizona. I'm kind of half debating on when I'm closer to finishing the book, just like messaging her, like, hey, could I have a picture of Arizona from you for my book? Because I don't know what else to do. But I try not to, like, you know, obviously I have to use images that I own the rights to, and I don't want to use AI. So maybe that's what I'll end up doing. I have this idea in my head of, like, showing the Arizona desert and then a hooded figure, like silhouette, and you know, that being the cover, like, so like the desert in the background, this shadowy hooded figure on the front, and then Hypervigilance. That's kind of what I have in my head. How to make it work, I don't know, but I'll figure out the cover after I figure out the book, because I'm only 2,000 words in. But anyway, in case you were wondering, that's what I'm working on. And I really don't know how I made this, like, you know, all these cozy books and then just straight up horror. I don't know. But anyway, maybe you guys are interested in it. I mean, like Breathing Roses and I keep trying to say Saving Falcon. The reason I keep trying to say Saving Falcon is technically the book I first wrote. I have a plaque up there, NaNoWriMo 2017. I can't point because the camera's backwards. Right there. I wrote that with Brooke in November of 2017 for NaNoWriMo. It never saw the light of day. It's never going to see the light of day. When I finished Breathing Roses, I decided to go back and look at that book to see if I like wanted to edit it to publish it. No. I'm going to spare you guys what I had to read in there. It's just, it's not ever going to, you know, it's never going to see the light of day. But anyway, so that's why I keep trying to say Saving Falcon. But anyway, Breathing Roses, the poetry book, and Thunder's Corner are all on Amazon. But maybe in 6 to 8 months, Hypervigilance will be on there. And we'll wonder, you know, where that came from. So anyway, that's all I've got. I've been fighting my sugar. You know, I'm trying to, like, quick little, like, antidote health update at the end. I'm trying to push off until January to do the testing. I already decided that I'm going to do it before I get the dog. Which, by the way, another antidote. Dog names, if it's a boy, it's going to be Shadow. If it's a girl, it's going to be Rose. So there you go. But anyway, before I get the dog, so I'm trying to push it off till January because I have so much I want to do during the holidays. Like, I'm going to the racetrack in a couple of days. You know, Thanksgiving, Christmas stuff, all that. So I'm trying to push it off, but my sugar is just not cooperating. So I really hope it chills out so I don't have to do this till January. But anyway, so I'm going to go back to reading. I'm almost done with this book. I've been reading it for close to a week now. And maybe work on my book later. But yeah, that's the random story, random vlog of I'm just trying every genre and I guess seeing which one I like the best. So, you want to say bye to the people, Ninja? No, that's kind of rude. Right? Why are you staring at me like that? Bye, guys.